Hi, Evan Pantazi, still continuing on with the Seisan of Pangainoon, Uechi. And we were discussing over the last 2 days this action right in through here. Now, those two actions, there's 3 of these movements that circle and they come up with this type of an action. Now, keeping this in mind with the tiger, we're going to use the next movement here, where they step in and they've come into this low stance that I can't depict on this video, unfortunately, but a low stance with the hands turning up here. Now, if I've gotten into this position here, now I want to move in with those 2 hands. A lot of people see them as nukates, okay? A lot of people see them as palms, all well and good. I always like to look at the yin and the yang. If there's an obvious movement, there's a subtle movement, and that's in every aspect. Like if you're making a fist, as I mentioned yesterday, from Nahanchi or Basai or any of the other martial arts, close-handed martial arts, it's the grabbing aspect that could be working. Same thing with these hands here. Not just that they're turning over. Now, turning over has a specific meaning I'll get to in a second. But when they turn, it doesn't necessarily have to be those open hands. The idea of grabbing with the thumb and tearing into this position, so you're pulling this full strength and using your body like the Uechi Sanchin training and Seisan training go into to pull down with the pectoral muscles, the lat muscles, the abdominal muscles. It's everything compresses and pulls in for extra strength. It's the tiger strength inherent in the Sanchin and the tiger aspects of this 3-animal system of the crane, the tiger, dragon. All right, anyway, so I moved into the person into a clenched position. I've grabbed onto the windpipe on one side. I reached in with the carotid sinus. I'm going to pull on the carotid sinus as I'm separating and pulling the throat the opposite way. Let's face it, folks, this could be a fatal technique. This could be a killing action. This could be what was intended with this action. Reaching in, grabbing the 2 structures with our thumbs that were conditioned from giri jars and just grabbing onto people's arms through seizing drills or working the kata incessantly. So when you go into that posture, think of the grab before the pull and think of that sinking body weight. Think of those muscle contractions that you're getting into that can tear the tissue, tear into the carotid sinus, tear into the windpipe or crack the windpipe sideways, or separating the windpipe and getting into behind the carotid sinus with both thumbs and going in both directions to tear the vascular tissue or to tear the nerves or stretch the nerves or stop the nerve impulses from going down to the heart, the diaphragm, the rest of the body through the vagal nervous system. Powerful techniques, folks. Kyusho teaches you this. It's not just hitting the surface. It's not just looking good. It's not blocking a kick. It's not just turning an arm over. Whatever basic ideas you have, those are all well and good. But if you want to get deep into your martial arts system, then you need to start learning Kyusho. You need to understand the human anatomy. You need to know how to get to those vital targets, which directions to pull them, press them, hit them, to cause that neurological shutdown, to cause that vasovagal syncope or the fainting from the lower blood pressure, to cause damage to the nerve structure, the vascular tissue, the organs. This is all within your forms, not just the Uechi Pangainoon form of Seisan, but they're a great group of kata that you can work with, the main 4 katas of Sanchin, Seisan, Sanseru, and Suprempai. Thanks for watching.